Once upon a time, a long time ago, a, Pedro was a Discord mod. Pedro has had a very bad life out throughout his years, so he's now a skeleton and so weak. It's only his skeleton left to live. Eventually, Pedro said, I stopped Discord modding for now. And Pedro chose to go to a beautiful beach known as Paradise Malunga. Malunga in Germany was very popular.
It's a pool.
People came here all over the world to go. So that's why Pedro said, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna have some fun. So Pedro began walking.
And he tripped on the chair.
Pedro hurt, but Pedro had no pain. Pedro sees that there's blood. Pedro opened the door and he closes it as soon as he sees what's in there. Eventually, a woman sees Pedro and she was horrified. Pedro ran and tripped again. He bled out of his skeleton bones, but got up like a man and went to the first pool he saw. Seeing an old teddy bear, he said, Hey teddy bear, where's the pool? The teddy bear answered, In your mum! Pedro hit the teddy bear far, far away and started and then jumped in the pool. If you've watched episode 1, you would have realized that Pedro is very, very retarded and he could not swim. Pedro began drowning, desperate for air, but there were no lifeguard in his town. Pedro struggled a lot inside the water, and eventually he got yeeted into complete space and stratosphere, landing desperately on the floor, bleeding out. Pedro didn't give up his life though. Pedro went and asked, What's inside of there? The giraffe answered, I heard that it's dangerous and you cannot go there. The giraffe was Chinese. Pedro took his way and entered. Pedro went and walked, got up, and Pedro tripped, falling down in desperate pain. He continued walking his way and saw the biggest, tallest water slide. He went, I'm gonna be a man. No one will call me a Discord mod no more. Sadly, his fuck ass tripped again, landed on the floor. Pedro was very not sturdy. He was a skeleton after all. He went up and tripped down again, right into the water. But Pedro never gave up. Pedro climbed. He hovered from the gods and managed to get up.
But there was a tiny elephant.
Pedro came up, and there was a tiny elephant. Pedro asked, Hey, Mr. Elephant, what are you doing here?
You're fucking your mom.
What? Hey, what's that? He got smacked and fell on the ground. Pedro was weakened. The Coast Guard came along and asked, Hey, Why are you bleeding? Pedro couldn't respond thanks to his jaw pierced open from the bomb. Hey man, get in the water! Pedro was kicked inside the water. Pedro began drowning, but the gods accepted him and finally eated him back up. But the elephant was still there. But Pedro didn't allow the elephant to win this time.
And he punched the elephant so hard that he exploded again.
No. Pedro, no. Alright, fine. What he said. Pedro went down the slide and got stuck and continued going down the slide and got stuck and continued going down the slide and got stuck. He continued going down the slide and he did not get stuck. Pedro had a very fun ride until the water came in. Pedro couldn't swim, but the gods wouldn't accept him at that point. It was too late for Pedro. But some magical bomb came out and busted him all the way up to a wall. He almost fell back in, but thanks to that bomb, Pedro is alive. Until another bomb came. Oh, fuck. That was not supposed to happen. Hold on, guys. So when you idiot. Right. Hold on. Where?
Pedro just fell into
No. Okay, actually serious. Pedro got busted through the windows. And he said, I had enough of this. I'm gonna learn how to swim this moment and now. Pedro began drowning himself. And he drowned. But he would keep on swimming and gasping for air. He would not stop gasping for air.
No, I'm trying to make him go up and swim.
Pedro kept on gasping for air until his enemy, Mr. Big Tank, came in. Mr. Big Tank jumped inside the pool, taking Pedro down with his ass. Pedro was blown up severely. Pedro tried to escape, but there was no harm. Mr. Tank blew him out of the window and out of the pool. Mr. Tank continued his swim, but Pedro was severely hurt. But Pedro saw a chance to leave the exit. If he doesn't, it's either now or never. He goes back like the idiot and the retard, jumps through the window, runs and hits the ghost guard so hard it yeets the ghost guard into the next fourth dimension. He continues going and sees his worst enemy, Mr. Tank.
And he got sent back to the fourth dimension.
He hits Mr. Tank so hard. He yeets him so far. Mr. Tank. Pedro runs and goes. He runs and runs and runs and punches the water so hard that the whole damn pool is missing. He goes up to the elephant, to one of the elephants, punches it so hard it went to the next dimension again. Pedro walked again. Punched a random depressed man and yeeted him to the next dimension. Some random dead guy appeared. The dead guy wasn't dead, though. He was a stick man, weak as Pedro. He said, "Wanna team up?" But Pedro said, "Fuck you." He hit him so hard that it sent him to the next fourth dimension. Pedro was too weak to hit him correct, so he hit him again. This time being the complete end of that guy. Pedro.
But a woman attacked and used her butt cheeks to end him for good.
Pedro got yeeted, but Pedro went Super Saiyan. I knew that he had a teleporter placed here just in case. Pedro ran inside the trash bin,
and she used her kidney this time.
and he teleported back to his house. Although the teleporter went haywire and completely killed this woman and freeze the woman. Oh god.
She's got frozen.
It was the end of Pedro, and this was going to be the end of episode 2.